everybody, Coach Wright here with Wright Sports Performance. Today we're going to be going over one of my favorite drills to use with the beginning pitcher called Reach, Track, Fire. Now I'm going to modify this a little bit. This is a drill that I picked up when I was studying under Coach Jillian at FastPitchPower.com. She's an amazing coach and she taught me a lot when I was training underneath of her. So this is one of her drills, but I've modified it in the sense that we're going to create a portion of that drill that addresses the load as well, okay? So you're gonna get your pitcher set up on the power line, and these phases of the pitch that we're about to talk about are gonna be done in sets of 10. Now, Emmy's only gonna demonstrate 2 to 3, but they would be done in reps of 10 once you actually are programming for your athlete. So she's going to work on her load. So that's what we're looking for, okay? Now, in that load, we're checking that we've got a good shin angle, okay? So knee is gonna be slightly over the toe. She hasn't shifted her weight all the way back to where now she's heavy on the heels. We wanna be on the balls of our feet, so like a sprinter's formation, okay? Her feet are not too wide, they are not too narrow. She's in a good athletic stance. Now let's talk about glove placement, okay? I am a pitching coach who believes that you should have to choose for yourself how you're gonna load, okay? I don't believe that there is a right or wrong way to load. You have the Jordy Balls of the world who do this arm swing, or the Monica Abbotts who go all the way down. You've got the Jenny Finches who do an arm swing, okay? There is no right or wrong. How do you feel when you're in that movement? So I really believe that my athlete should choose for herself. I mean, she's the one out there pitching, it's not me. So while I might have a preference, or I might have been taught a certain way that works for me, that might not work for her. So just like pitches and grips, all of those things, load should be based on how she feels. So for Emmy, who I've been working with for a long time, she prefers a tuck. Okay? When she was brand new to pitching, she started with an arm swing, and we noticed that that was causing her front or her throwing side to flare open, which then had to counteract at some point in the windmill. She is able to stay more online and efficient by getting that tuck into the hip. So that works for her, and that's what we would continue to do. So you would do 10 reps of her just coming onto the mound, acting like she's going to receive the sign from the catcher, and then going into the load. Then we progress that into the reach portion of the pitch. Okay, so load and reach. Good. She's making sure that she's getting a good push. She's trying to close the distance between her and the batter, so that way her pitch is perceived as being faster, okay? And then we assess body positioning in this phase of the pitch. Okay, did she land where she needed to on the power line? Is her toe down? Does she have her shoulders forward, or did she maybe come open too soon? All of these things matter, okay? She's gonna do another 2 reps of just the reach. Good, making sure she's sticking the landing each time. Go again. Good. Now, this athlete then would do that rep for 10, okay? A set of 10. Now we're gonna progress it to landing in the track, okay? So this is where we should actually be ready to deliver the pitch because we've landed in that open positioning. Side of our pants is facing to second, chest is open to 3, and we're ready to deliver the pitch to our catcher. She's gonna do that again, and she's gonna land in power K position, not reach, and then transition to it. There we go, okay? Chest is open, hips are open, still good knee and toe positioning. She's got her glove hand pointed towards her target. In this movement, as I was correcting the athlete, I'm gonna tell her to lengthen a little bit. So that way, when she's actually ready to deliver the pitch, she's gonna be leading with the elbow, and it's not gonna be a short arm width, okay? We wanna have a little bit of a longer arm, so that way we can create more force in our pitch. So she would do this for 10. So she's gonna do that 2 more rounds of just landing in power K. There we go. She's in a stacked position. She's not top heavy. Go again. Good. Again, you're assessing each time, okay? Now I'm gonna have Emmy go full pitch. That would be the final stage. okay? We're gonna work through all of those for sets of 10. And that's gonna let you know as the coach or the athlete, if you're doing this on your own, that you need to assess and address the areas where the breakdowns are happening. Is that in the reach? Is that in the load? Is that in the power K? Okay, because it's gonna be one of those three that you should be assessing before she goes into full pitch. Try it out today.